She left me for a richer guy. Thinking I'd never bounce back years later, I ended up becoming her husband's new boss. And watching her realize who's really in control was priceless. I still remember the night Melissa left me like it happened yesterday. Not because it was sudden, though it was, but because it shattered everything I thought I knew about love, trust, and myself. She had that look on her face, the one that always made people stop and stare, the perfect mixture of confidence and arrogance with just a hint of coldness. I used to think that look was reserved for her best friends or models in magazines. That night, it was aimed at me. She walked into our apartment, carrying her tote bag, hair perfectly styled despite the late hour, wearing those designer boots I hated but secretly loved seeing on her. "We need to talk," she said. Her tone was casual, like she was announcing the weather. I froze, gripping the edge of the couch, trying to make sense of the world crumbling around me. I tried to make a joke, something stupid, like, "Is this about me eating the last slice of pizza?" But she didn't smile. Not a hint. Her expression was the kind of serious that doesn't forgive, doesn't wait, and doesn't bend. "No, it's not a joke, Jason," she said, dropping her bag onto the floor like it weighed 1,000 pounds. "I can't do this anymore. I can't be with someone who can't give me what I need." "What do you mean?" I asked, my voice cracking, though I didn't want it to. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to fight, but something told me the fight had already been decided behind my back. "I mean," she hesitated, searching for words, but the truth was blunt and brutal when it finally came. "I mean, someone stable, someone who can provide. I need more than this." She gestured vaguely at our apartment, our life, everything we had built together. It felt like she was erasing years of memories with a flick of her hand. Her words hit me like a punch to the gut. I swallowed hard, trying to find my footing in the whirlwind of disbelief. "Melissa, are you saying you're leaving me for money?" She flinched, but only slightly. "It's not just money, Jason. Ethan, he can give me the life I want. He's successful. He's established. You're amazing in so many ways, but you're not enough." Enough. That word haunted me as she walked past me, brushing her hair over her shoulder like it didn't matter that she was breaking my heart. Enough. I repeated it over and over in my head as I sank into the couch, staring at the ceiling, hearing the faint click of her heels as she left the apartment for the last time. I didn't cry. Not that night. I just sat there, numb, staring at the empty space she left behind, the quiet hum of the refrigerator, the flickering light in the corner, and the weight of my own failure pressed down on me. My friends called, texted, urged me to go out, meet someone new, move on. I didn't want to move on. I wanted to disappear. In the weeks that followed, I tried everything to cope. I buried myself in work, late nights filled with coding, freelance projects, and client calls. I spent hours scrolling through social media, watching her flaunt her new life with Ethan. Fancy dinners, weekend getaways, glamorous photos where she looked happier than she ever had with me. The jealousy was a bitter cocktail I drank every morning. I hated her. I hated Ethan. I hated myself for feeling broken. But somewhere beneath that hate, a tiny ember of defiance sparked. I knew I couldn't stay like this forever. The boy she left behind, the one she thought she destroyed, was still in there, waiting for a chance to rise. I began small, early morning runs to clear my head, reading books about business and success, learning from online courses while the world was asleep. I forced myself to focus on things I could control, my skills, my mindset, my future. Slowly, painfully, I started to rebuild. And then came the first real turning point. A client called me out of the blue, a small tech company struggling to manage their financial reports. They needed someone to automate the process, and my freelance experience put me at the top of the list. It wasn't much, just a small paycheck, but it was the first validation that I still had worth, that I could still